Hello, Phil here from Wings of Pegasus, and welcome to Livestream Tuesday. On the agenda tonight, we're going to be having a look at my cover that I did with Sina. It's a collaboration cover of a Bon Jovi track, Riff of the Week as always, and then we'll look at one of my original tracks, a little live version that I'll ask you guys to decide which one I'm going to actually play. But I want to... Hello Kenny, thank you for tuning in. Kenny's the first one in the house tonight. I'm going to, as I said, play this cover that I did with Sina, who's a drummer, and she's from Germany, and we worked together on You Give Love a Bad Name by Bon Jovi. I want to say also a massive thank you to my patrons, whose names you can see at the beginning of every live stream Tuesday as well. So hello guys, you know who you are. Thanks so much for your support. And hello to everybody coming in now. We got Rico in there, you got Leonard, and you got Marvin. Hi guys, and Carlos as well, or Carlos. Cheers from Chicago, so maybe it's Carlos. Michael as well from China. Hello guys. Hi Greg as well, and Dan. I'm going to get straight into this cover that I did with Sina. Check out Sina on YouTube if you get a chance, because she's a great young drummer and she's into rock and hard rock and the same kind of music that I'm into as well. So we did a little collaboration, and this is our version of You Give Love a Bad Name by Bon Jovi. I hope you guys like it. Rock!
Shot through the heart and you're to blame, darling, you give love a bad name.
There we go. So that was my cover with Sina. That was a lot of fun, that one. And it was interesting to work with a drummer as well. I normally just do everything myself, but certainly Sina is a very talented drummer. Make sure you check out her stuff if you get a chance. She does loads of covers. I think she does like a cover a week of very famous tracks, so you can check her out drumming if you like. But thank you guys for tuning in and for the kind comments as well. And hello everyone, Sergio's just come in, and John, hello guys. I'm going to be moving on to the Riff of the Week, which comes out on Sundays, and this one was a pretty straightforward one. When I did the difficult Riff of the Week one week, not a lot of people got it, so this was a little bit kind of easy, I think. But let's get the Riff of the Week up on screen and let's see how you guys get on. And the first one to get it just gets it. You don't actually get anything for guessing it, apart from feeling smug. I say that every week. So this is going to be the Riff of the Week. So at your keyboards, are you ready? Here we go. That was the Riff of the Week, and Spherical Earth has got it. Queen Hammer to Fall. That is correct. So that was very well done. And Chris says, easy or not, I nailed it on Patreon. So yes, Chris was the first one to get it on Patreon. So hello Chris, thanks for tuning in. Chris is one of my patrons. A massive shout out again to my patrons for your support. Hello anybody that's watching this who is a patron as well. I'm always over on Patreon, so that's where you can catch me, but I'm always here on a Tuesday night as well if anybody's interested in listening to me talk about things other than analysis videos. I always do an analysis video on a Tuesday as well after I do this. That's why this live stream doesn't go on for too long. But thank you guys for tuning in, and hit the like button if you can. I always forget. This is something that I'm not really used to doing, saying, oh, hit the like button and all that kind of stuff, because I don't really come naturally to this YouTube thing, unlike other creators that just have got all of the plugs. You know, they know exactly what to say and when to get people to like the video. But I think liking the video makes it get seen more and kind of helps the channel to grow and all that kind of stuff. So if you get a chance to hit the thumbs up, then hit that thumbs up and it'll be much appreciated. So I'm going to keep this relatively short, this live stream. I say this every week, that I'm going to keep it really short, and then it turns out being about 20 minutes or half an hour. But we're already 10 minutes in, and the thing I'm going to show next is going to be a live track of either one of my tracks from the album. They're both actually from the album. It's going to be either Hero or Haunted, and I'm going to ask you guys which one you want to see. This is going to be coming from the live stream that I did. I did a live gig online, and this is the footage from that live gig. So if anybody wants to say, we've got Heather who's already said Haunted, so that has decided it. That is what you're going to see. And both of these tracks, and the one that you're going to hear, Haunted, is actually on the album. It's going to sound a little bit different live. There's a little bit of extemporization on solos and stuff like that, but the original track can be heard on the album, which I should do a link to. I have to get a little bit more organized, or at least try and find some time somewhere to get a little bit more organized. But yes, I'm going to just have a look over here because Chris has just donated $25 for more guitar picks. So thank you so much, Chris. You gotta stop sending me money. I probably shouldn't be saying that as someone who wants to do music full time, but thank you so much. It's crazy whenever anybody donates money to me. That's just really crazy. And we've got a $2 donation. Thank you so much. I'm gonna how many Bon Scott? This is from Voorhees 67. How many Bon Scott comments do you get on average? I don't actually get that many Bon Scott comments, really. I get comments about Brian May and the guy that I said last week, Brian Cox, that physicist guy. I sometimes get compared to him, but not really. I get Jimmy Page as well sometimes, but not so much Bon Scott. It's not one of those ones that come up too much. So that's the answer. On average, I get probably 0 Bon Scott comments, or at least likening me to him. Obviously, I get lots of comments about Bon Scott on the AC/DC videos that I've looked at and had a little analysis of in the past. But yes, Sean agrees, Brian Cox, and hi Bill, thanks for tuning in. It's going well, thank you. I'm going to now launch into the Haunted, and this is from the live stream, like I was just mentioning. I hope you guys enjoy this one. And to anybody that was actually watching this live stream, hello to you guys out there, and thanks for being with me for so long. But this is Haunted, and I'm going to try and get the link up on the screen just for the website so you guys can check it out if you want to afterwards as well. So here we go, this is Haunted live by me. Rock!
1, 2, 3, 4. Another dark December day.
And there we go. That was my original track called Haunted. Now, if I've actually organised this correctly, I might be able to get the band website up on screen. And there it is. Yes. So it's wingsofpegasus.com. You probably could have guessed that anyway. But if you want to go to wingsofpegasus.com/store, or just go to the website, you'll be able to find the store section. And that's where you can find the album that's got all the tracks on from my live stream gig that I did, and also all the videos that are out on YouTube as well. But there you go. That was it. wingsofpegasus.com. So there's a question in there as well that asked me whether that was at a venue. It was just in this room. The drums are actually, I was just really lazy. I left the drums exactly where they were, and I covered the walls in black kind of curtain material because I thought it looked a bit crap without anything on the walls. So I actually had a smoke machine as well, but I was concentrating on so many different things because I was watching the live stream footage that I could see from the camera. So I had a cameraman as well, and I was trying to organize it all at the same time. It's quite stressful, but I had my eye on everything at once. So I forgot to let off the smoke machine because I think it would look really cool with a smoke machine as well, but I forgot to set that off. I think I did it once at the beginning of the gig, and then that was it, and then just totally forgot to press it. But anyway, that's the kind of thing that happens live when you're thinking about lots of things at once. You forget to set off the smoke machine. I should have got someone just on the smoke machine to get that ambiance and that kind of feel. I guess the problem is sometimes with the smoke machine, you press it too much and then you wouldn't be able to see me. That would be an absolute disaster. So maybe it was destiny that I forgot to actually put it on. But yes, that was my original track. I'm probably going to get a few more tracks from that live stream and play them just on a Tuesday night here. On this live stream that I do on YouTube. But that was certainly a fun gig, and thank you again for people's support back then, and if you're still with me, thank you guys for staying with me for so long. And yeah, the analysis videos are taking off. People are watching those quite a lot, so thank you guys for watching and tuning in and for commenting as well. Interestingly, I had Joel Hoekstra, who's the guitarist for Whitesnake, contact me on Twitter and said that he'd seen the video that I did of his playing with Whitesnake. He's playing there with Red Beach as well, so that's really cool. He said that I was too kind to his playing, but then I just said that he was too modest because Joel's a great player. He does lots of tapping, 8-finger tapping, so he gets all of his fingers involved, but it's great to have guys like Joel actually watching the videos and giving me feedback on them as well. And Uli John Roth as well, as I mentioned before, he's another great guitarist who got in touch about the videos as well. So it's really cool to get some backing from these great guitar players that are really at the top of their game, and the fact that they even watch the videos is really cool as well. So a massive thank you to them for watching and for getting in contact, because they don't have to, they're very busy guys, but I hope it gives some credibility to the videos. I see a lot of reaction videos or react videos, and I didn't know what they were until I started doing my own, and then people commented and said, oh, your reaction videos are different. So then I started checking out other people's ones, and I didn't realize that it was not analysis. I've mentioned this before, that I watched Brian May doing a reaction video years ago, and he broke down what was going on with the band and what the guitarist was doing. So when somebody asked me to do a reaction video, that's what I did. And I didn't realize that then I watched other reaction videos which were totally different to what I thought they were on YouTube. And I think they should be called inception videos. When you see something for the first time, it's called an inception, not a reaction. You can have a reaction to things that you've seen multiple times, but people are calling these inceptions reactions. And yeah, I kind of didn't know that that was what a reaction video was, but I'm sticking with it, and I'll keep calling it a reaction video because that's what I see reaction videos as. And it's great to be able to do these videos and actually get some credibility, or at least some feedback from the actual guys that I'm featuring on the videos. So it's super cool that they've been in touch. But thank you guys so much for tuning in and for commenting and for keeping this channel really interesting. It's one of those things that the comment section is more like a kind of debate, or not a debate, but it's just a really great, discussion that people get going on. So you see so many times on YouTube videos in the comments, there's just like, some people say, oh, great, or good, or most of the time it's people just slagging off the creator. But I really like the fact that we've actually got not only fans of music, but musicians as well, that all get together and have a discussion about the featured artist. So it's a really cool thing to be able to read through all the comments and hear some really cool stories from people that actually attended the gig that I might be analysing that evening. So really interesting stuff and really good fun just to interact with everyone on YouTube as well. But with you guys as well, thank you so much for tuning in and for watching my videos and for liking them and for commenting. Obviously, hitting the thumbs up really helps the videos get out there as well. And it'd be great to reach a massive audience, to actually get these guitarists that aren't very well known just out there. That's something that I think would be really cool if I had such a wide audience that I could actually promote people that never really got their time in the spotlight back in the day, because there's plenty of really top players who never got any limelight just because of the way that it went. They just happened to be a bit unlucky and never get featured on the mainstream radio or mainstream TV, and you just get those names that pop up all the time, but then you get other names that are just as great players as the well-known guys, but they don't necessarily get as much coverage. So it'd be great to be able to get them out to more people, and especially the younger generation as well. But anyway, this is going to be starting in going into an analysis video. It's going to go on for a little bit too long. I want to do another analysis video tonight, and Tuesday night usually I'm in bed pretty late because it takes a long time to do the video and edit it together and then upload it to YouTube as well. But I just want to say thank you again to you guys for tuning in. Massive thank you to my patrons as well for your support. You know who you guys are. And thank you guys for tuning in. Everyone here. Brad, hello. Good to see you. And Gomez and Ghost of the South as well. Kenny says, learn drums took me a year. Yes, drums is a bit of a pain. It's all about coordination. What I found was when I started playing drums, my right hand wanted to do what my right foot was doing, and vice versa. So it takes a lot of muscle memory and repetition to get it all sorted. But thank you guys for tuning in, and I'm probably going to sign off now. Hello everyone now messaging. I can see every comment, and that's another thing about my YouTube videos is I do read every comment. Every comment that I've liked and loved, I've read, so I will get all of those suggestions. And if you have suggested a video for me to look at, please be patient, because I had somebody today that said, I suggested a video 4 weeks ago and you still haven't done it. And I make a note of all the suggestions, but I get a hell of a lot of suggestions. Sometimes it's around 300 per video, and I do a new video every night, so there's a lot of suggestions on there. Of course, sometimes these suggestions are going to be repeats, so if I've already done that video I can move on to that next one. But if you have suggested something, please be patient, I will get to it eventually. But there are a lot of suggestions that happen after each video. But thank you so much everyone for tuning in. I'm going to call it a night now on this live stream. I'm going to be here same time, same place next week as well, and I'm going to do another analysis video tonight, so look out for that, probably in about 2 to 3 hours time by the time I've recorded it, edited it and uploaded it to YouTube. But thank you so much guys for tuning in and for the donations as well. It's much appreciated. And again, patrons, thank you so much. You'll see their names at the end of this video. My patrons always get their names at the beginning, at the end of the live stream, because they are sponsoring what I do effectively and make not only this possible, not only my covers possible, but also every video I do every night, they make that possible as well. So a massive shout out to those patrons. So anyway, thank you so much guys for tuning in, and I will catch you guys next week if you're around. And if I don't see you next week, I will see you at the next analysis video. Rock!